Shalom. Before I begin this video, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash, and also as well, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. They continue to roll very well to this very day. That is feeding the flock through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. And also as well, likewise, Shalom, much due honors to the whole elect as well, as continuing to minister in his work and continuing to push this gospel, spread the good news to the other members of the whole elect in faith, in truth, sincerity, and also in all charity. Now, the topic of this video is going to be entitled "The Calm Before the Storm." Okay, the calm before the storm. And the reason why I wanted to bring out this lesson and this title is because, you know, as we continue to observe the times, you know, we are still observing and we're noticing, you know, different signs that are being shown to us through Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai by way of the sun and the moon, in which, you know, they now it's been circling around the media is that it's another a super moon which is appearing, and you know, and really all the different signs have been going on, like the blood moons. All right, some years ago you had a solar eclipse, and you know, these things that are happening, you know, they're happening for a reason. Now on top of that, you know, you also have you know, certain pieces of legislation that's being put in place to regulate everything that we see here in the society. All right, because Esau, or Edom, or the nation of Edom, which is the true biblical nationality of the so-called white man, you know, he's getting ready to clamp down on you know, on the people's so-called rights, you know, because that is part, or that's one of the main agendas that they have. And you know, these are the things that are pursuing onto the words of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, which is spoken of before time in the ancient world, you know, and these things that are written are now coming to pass. And now what you're starting to see is a calm before the storm. Okay, because the people right now, they think they're in good case because, you know, that the vaccine or the inoculation has been made, you know, available now, and you know, these people believe themselves to be in good case. You know, they believe that they see a light at the end of the tunnel, but they don't know that the things that are happening now, which they believe is for their benefit, really is lulling the people to an even deeper slumber, and is also as well, you know, is conditioning the people to accept the next stage of this agenda that the Haryas of Edom have planned. Okay, and how do we know that? Because, you know, these people, they have willingly taken the inoculation, even though you got some pushback from the people concerning that. But the majority of the people that you see today, you know, they have willingly taken the jab. Okay, and you know, if they willingly have taken the jab, then guess what? They're going to willingly take the mark of the beast, which is the major prophecy which is written about in the book of Revelation chapter 13 verse 16. Okay, and you know, since the people have willingly taken the vaccine, the jab, then guess what? They're going to willingly take the mark of the beast, and that also includes the majority of our people. Okay, they're going to willingly take that chip. Why? Because they want to continue to live a normal life, just how that the people have been saying when this so-called pandemic, or like we like to call plandemic, has been present here in America. You know, they've been looking for, you know, a chance to things to go back to normal. Okay, and now they see that chance, right? And the only way for them to go back to a normal life is to take the jab. So the same thing is going to apply with the mark of the beast. Okay? If they want things to go back to normal, then they have to take the jab. That's why now, it's they've been having talks and back and forths and conversations going on concerning, how they're going to regulate, the people that have been vaccinated or the vaccinated or taking the jab, and the people who have not been taking the jab, or the people that didn't take the jab. Okay? And the same rule is going to apply with the mark of the beast when it's implemented. Now, and when that time comes, you're going to see even more of a pushback that's going on, more of civil unrest. And really, this is one of the major steps in this algorithm that you see right now. All right? And that's really the bottom line when it comes to what they're trying to do. It's nothing. What you're seeing right now is just an algorithm. All right? And the algorithm is put in motion, right? And there's certain steps that they're taking right now to reach an endpoint, all right, and to reach a goal. And again, it's a calm before the storm. So when these certain amount of steps are taken and certain things are put into practice concerning the legislation, guess what? You're going to have anarchy in the streets, man. You're going to have rioting. You're going to have looting. All right, robberies. Basically, the people are going to rise up against their own government. All right, because America is not exempt from the goings of what was happening outside, or should I say overseas, to these other parts of the world that has social unrest, all right, riotings. America's not exempt from that. America's going to face that same, America's going to have that same occurrence happen here. The people it's going to get to the point to where the people are just going to be fed up, and really it's going to hit hard when the famine takes a hold of America to its fullest extent. When you have a people that don't eat for a certain amount of time, that basically turns the people from being, just a normal person to a savage. And that's what you're gonna see, man. These Edomites that you see, that you see in your day-to-day life, in your daily goings, they're gonna go from that jovial Edomite that just smiles and waves at you, asking how your day was, to a savage, a savage cave dweller with a rifle pointed at your face, that's demanding to hand over your belongings, to your food, your resources. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and jump into the precepts. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 16. And I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, the Pharisees and also with the Sadducees came and tempted and desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. This is talking about Yahushua when he was dealing with the wicked scribes and Pharisees. All right? And they were demanding him of a sign from heaven. All right? And that is, that's what these people are looking for today. They're looking for some sort of spectacular, out of this world, sign that's going to be shown to them to show them what's about to happen or what to do. But they haven't been given that, man. They haven't been given that sign. Why? Because right now the Lord is requiring faith from the earth. And that faith is coming from the elect of the nation of Israel. That's where the Lord is finding faith in right now. And the Lord set it up for that very same reason. All right, that's why the Lord has taken away those same miracles that were being performed, those same works that were done in the ancient world. You don't see those anymore here on the planet Earth. All right, now it's based solely on faith. Okay. And verse 2, it says, he answered and said unto them, When it's evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? And that's true. You know, these people, especially our people, they desire a sign. All right? They want to see something that's happened that they have never seen before. And guess what? They see it. How do they see it? They see it by way of men out of the nation of Israel that have come together under one cause, under one banner, and to bring out the truth. Okay? That is a marvelous work in the sight of the people. But they misinterpret it to where we're just a bunch of disgruntled so-called Negroes, so-called Hispanics, and so-called Native American Indians that just banded together to just curse out the so-called white man. You know? But that's okay. Because, again, the Lord set it up that way. All right? For the purpose of the elect to be precious in these days. Okay? Verse 4, it says, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it. It's like, I'm going to read it again, lost my place. Transit right now. I'm going to read from the top again at verse 4. It says, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. Okay, you see that? So the only sign that's been given right now is the sign of the prophet Jonas, which is what? When it says Jonas, it's talking about Jonah. Okay? And Jonah was given a straight commandment to go to Nineveh and to prophesy against it. All right? And that's what Jonah did. He went out and prophesied against Nineveh. Okay? And what are you seeing right now? You're seeing a continuation of the sign of the prophet Jonah by way of the prophets that you see that are bringing out this word today. Okay? Because right now, the prophets of the Lord, the men of the Lord that you see, we're speaking against this current kingdom that is set up today. You know, America is known as, Nineveh is spiritually known as America. Or America right now is synonymous with Nineveh. Okay? And the message is the same. That is going to be destroyed. Just how Nineveh was going to be destroyed, guess what? America's going to be destroyed. Okay? So that's it on that. I want to go ahead and grab the next precept. I'm going to try to wrap this up as quick as I can. There's 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 21. It says, behold, I'm start at verse 19. It says, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment. All right. So these things that you see, which are listed here, which are slated to destroy America, to destroy Babylon the Great, right, are sent as scourges. All right, for the purpose of being amendments. Okay. These are the things that are sent here on the planet Earth, mainly America, which is known as Babylon the Great in the Bible, for the sake of judgment. Okay? Because judgment is one of the things that pleases Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay? Verse 20 says, but for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. Right? So even though these things are going to happen, all right, especially the famine, right? So when the famine finally takes a hold of America, then guess what? They're still not going to be mindful of the scourges. They're still not going to be mindful of the famine. All right, the tribulations, the anguish that's going to ensue here in America. All right. And when it says being mindful, that means recognizing who is doing these things. Okay? They're not going to give credence to Yahweh Shemel Shai that he's the one who is bringing the pain. All right? But it says here, it says verse 21, it says, behold, victuals, right, which victuals represents food and drink. Victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. And even then shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. And that's right, because even though there's people, they believe that they're in a good case right now, but guess what? They're not in good case. Why? Because they're just a part of the algorithm that's being set in place right now. Okay? They are falling right into the hands, into the palms of the ones who are in power. Okay? Especially our people. You know, our people are falling right into the hands of the ones that slay them. Okay? Right into the hands of the oppressors. Okay? But like I said, this is a calm before the storm. This is the things that are written within these scriptures are about to come to pass, and these people are not ready for it. Okay? But the ones who are in the know, pursuant to Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6, all right, it says that wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. So right now, the ones who know this truth, that have the knowledge, guess what? We're going to be stable in those days, man. Okay? We're going to be stable in these times. Why? Because we know exactly what's going on. All right? So this storm that's coming is not going to catch us unawares. All right? We're going to be prepared for it. And really, we're going to reside under the shelter, and the scriptures go into that as well, concerning being underneath a shelter from the storm. Okay? We're going to be sheltered in that time, and the Lord's going to make sure that we're taken care of, man. So, you know, just knowing that Yahweh Shemel Shai has us, and he is in control of this, that's a comfort towards us, man. And right now, we're not in the time to be weak in the spirit. Okay? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close out on that note. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. But Lord's will is edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. Until next time, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule to this day. And Shalom, peace and safety, and salutations to the whole elect, laboring is working, continuing to labor in all faith, truth, sincerity, and all charity. And with that, let's say Shalom.